Okay, thank you. Hey guys, guess what? You guys has completed 4 months of 2021. Well done, everybody. Okay, it's a good long journey. As you can see now, Singapore is getting a more COVID-19 coming out, surfacing. These few days is very crucial for those Sec2 students who are taking exam as well as Sec1WA1. Please stay strong and healthy at home. Take more vitamin C. Always put on the mask. Like just now when I went out to buy something, I saw one of the person did not put mask. You know, as usual as a policeman, I sometimes cannot take it. I will stare at the person. How can I never put on the mask? And one of the girls nearly knocked down a small boy. So that is me. So let's share with what we're going to have for this month. And this month is super interesting because we are talking about this topic here. It's called leadership, pollution, and sustainability. All right, sustainability. Give me a minute. You're sending a file to who? Wow, that's a big file. Huh? Ah, Yifan is in already. The issue, I don't know what happened. Hi, Yifan. Okay, no more playing anything, sir. Okay, please pay attention to what I'm going to teach you today. It's very important. I total have about 13 slides. Next week, we have got about more than 20 over slides. So today we are talking about leadership. What is leadership? Okay, please send in your homework as usual. Okay, boy, just a quick one. Can you see on the screen here? Show me a thumbs up. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now, any creative writing skills is always about SMART, regardless of argumentative, expositories, whatever essay you're going to write. You, hey guys, I just bought a new earpiece. Very nice, wireless one. Okay, for challenges. I hope you can hear my voice. Huh? Okay, so it's wireless.
Oh, those kinds.
Yeah.
Wireless earpiece.
Yeah, earpiece wireless.
Teacher.
So you just put like that.
Teacher, but then the earpiece not really wired. It's still wired.
Yeah, wired, but at least not connect to my laptop. You know, things like that.
But the AirPods are really wireless.
I don't like that one. I don't like that type. Yes, Aitan.
Wireless earpiece are actually bad for you. That if you keep on wearing wireless earpiece, you may have a chance of getting cancer.
No choice lah. What to do? I got one big one.
So wear headphones.
I got big one with gamers. Remember the first time? Very big, but it's so big until my ear get very hot and stuffy. Okay, let's move on.
I like my one. My one is very good.
I think ear cancer will take a long time.
I know Ming Yang, I know yours is very nice, cover your whole ear, but 很热 lah. After covering my ear. Okay, guys.
I thought wearing headsets only increase the mouth.
Like hearing disability, I think so.
Okay, guys, let's let me give me a few minutes to introduce to Boyi this part here. Okay, so please do not type in anything. So Boyi, so we need to have a setting. Now, next time when I talk about SMART means we are talking about the main character, the protagonist, the good guy, and the antagonist, the bad guy. The atmosphere and action is the plot, the whole storyline. Rhythm is the paragraphing, and of course the title. Okay, take away please. The teacher I have analyzed for you already. Thank you so much, Minnie. Thank you very much. Thanks, Boy. I hope Minnie has helped you to highlight the things, so give you a better idea. So this is my new books. I've been writing. Another book is creative writing. What is leadership? All right, why not let Boy start reading the first 2 paragraphs? Boy, your turn. What is leadership to you? Eh? Is Boy there? Boy, can you read to the class, please? Hello, Boy. Yibo, can you hear me?
Yes, very clearly.
Okay. Boy, are you okay to read? If not, I'll pass to someone. Yifan, sorry, I just saw you. Yifan, Yifan, are you there? Yifan, your essay still haven't finished last night. 我们还讲悄悄话还没有完哦。Yeah, 不好意思。Right, you K-pop. Yeah, you haven't finished the essay, because I saw you not haven't. Okay, good. Hi, Yishu, are you there, Yishu? Welcome, Yishu.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Okay. Hey, who I like this? Okay. Mingy, Okay. Read out the one in box one. Let's go. Me, okay, let's go. Hey, I like your hairstyle. Huh? You just cut your hair. Huh? Wow, handsome boy. Come on, let's go. Me, let's go.
Leadership is a process by which an executive can direct, guide, and influence the behavior and work of others towards accomplishment of specific goals in a given situation. Leadership is the ability of a manager to induce the subordinates to work with the confidence and zeal.
You know what is zeal?
Yeah.
What is zeal? Means energy, full of confidence, full of efforts. That means the untireless effort. Carry on.
The best leader are those who seek every opportunity to communicate and mentor others in an effort to clarify team objective. Read that a couple of times. It's simple and straightforward. It doesn't say anything about the bossing people around or serving by leading. Leadership is an important function of management which helps to maximize efficiency and to achieve organizational. Wait, is that supposed to be a Z or S?
It's an S, supposed to be an S, but I copy it somewhere. Yeah, organizational goals.
Guidance here means instructing the subordinates to the way they have to perform their work effectively and efficiently. Here are 100 of the best ways to define leadership. Choose the one that fits best for you.
Thank you. So, okay, take away. Right, please, I tell you what, this effectively and efficiently, E plus E equal the last E is excellent. Write down somewhere in your notes. It's very useful. Is he an effective leader or efficient leader? Will give you an excellent results. Okay, please take note of that. All right. Yishu, will you mind change your name to your instead of mommy name? Thanks. That is your mommy name, right? Don't mind. Thanks, Yishu. 因为你放对不起，我不大会读那个是玲玲还是丁丁啊？对不起。All right, so change your name. Thank you. So well done. Whether is that effective, I will choose that if the very efficient worker with an effective methods give you excellent result. So when you are talking about E plus E equal to E means that effective and plus efficient equal to excellence. Yes, that's right. Thank you for the writing out. Can you type equal to excellence, please? The red color one, whoever is typing that. Thank you so much for helping me. Okay. Thank you. So this is a one. So when you are talking about leadership here, what is leadership? Leadership is you yourself as a leader. Your grandparents also leader. Your parents also leader. You yourself is a leader. Right? Okay, the leader who's running the country is also a leader. But how to make a leader very important and useful? Look at this one, that Lao Tzu. A leader is best when people barely know he exists. When his work is done, his aim fulfilled. They will say, we did it ourselves. So a leader don't get credits. A leader pass the credit to his subordinate. A leader sacrifice his life, sacrifice himself, and able to make the team very good. Okay, it's the same as any leader, like your parents, they are the leaders. They don't get everything credits. They want to make you to be the next generation of leaders. All right. Now, very important. This one topic is about leadership, pollution, and sustainability. Yes, thank you, Isha. I saw that name. Thank you. All right. So here we go. Number 2 to number 5. Minya. Sorry. I want Liang Ning to read. Number 2 to 5, please.
A good leader takes a little more than his share of blame, a little less of his share of credit. Arnold Glassrow. So, the ultimate treasure of man is not where he stands in the moment of comfort, but when he stands at the times of challenge and controversy. Martin Luther King Jr. You don't need a title to be a leader. Mark Sanborn. It is better to lead from behind and to put others in front, especially when you celebrate victory when nice things occur. You take the front line when there's danger, then people will appreciate your leadership. Nelson Mandela.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Nelson Mandela. Thank you, Liang Ling. Of all this one, I really love number 4. You don't need a title to be a leader. Okay, your daddy, mommy, or whoever it is, you don't have a leader. Your grandfathers or grandmother will never take a title, say, oh, I'm your this leader or what. A leader is not there just to show off a title. A leader is the one like in the front who lead the whole team together. A leader is the one who take most of the blame and share the victorious moments with their team. Okay, this is what meant by leader. So you guys one day will be a leader of yourself. And this one topic about leader, these are the points later on you can use it in your essay. And sometime you can see this in your comprehension passage. And sometime when you're doing conversations, oral, you can use this. Or even sometimes when you're thinking of listening comprehensions, you have this. Okay. Somebody is typing something. Effective leadership is not about making speeches or being liked. Leadership is defined by result, not attributes. Yes, well done, man, Mingyi. You do fast, huh? Thank you so much. Next, Ming Yang, your turn. 6, 7, 8, please.
Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. John F. Kennedy. The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He's the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. Ronald Reagan. Successful leadership is leading with the heart, not just the head. They possess qualities like empathy, compassion, and courage. Bill George.
Yes, of all so many, I think I like the one is number 6 by John F. Kennedy. Leadership and learnings are indispensable. Okay, last month we learned about failure, right? Remember, we learned about procrastination, inertia, a leader procrastinate. Take, for example, our dear, one of our brothers in arms country in India now was suffering very badly. Okay, and I like one of the TikTok, I'm not sure I share with you, they're saying that 东邪西毒. In 东边 got Japan throwing all the waste, in 西边 got India got COVID-19. The poor Chinas are having this problem with the neighboring country, suffering this kind of unnecessary thing. And when China want to help, India refuse. And when China want to prevent this, Japan throwing all these things. Is this the right thing for leadership to do? Or is it they are still bearing grudges against China? Or vice versa, I don't know. But as a neighboring countries like leader, you see, we have to learn from the past history mistake. Because our forefather has sacrificed their life to make a better living for this generation of ours. Why are we still want to continue to bear grudges against one another? And most of these countries like India, China, even China is a communist country, or Japan, they do have religions. And these religions are supposed to teach people good things, to forgive and forget, and to be benevolent. But unfortunately, they are not taking it as what it is. They think that is this part of the schedule or just for our new friends? What I mean, dynamic history and not the way around in periods where there's okay. This chat, I believe you are talking to one another while I'm reading this. So I think that every leaders need to learn from their past mistake and improve it. And for the future generation to learn as part. That's why we learn history about Hitler, Stalin, about Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, about George Washington, about Mao Zedong, about Genghis Khan, about Qin Shi Huang. All these they are leaders. I believe in their life, they do good things and bad things. We learn from there. Because the number 7 says that the greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the good things. Okay, for example, like we talk about Mao Zedong or Chiang Kai-shek or Sun Zhongshan. They are great leaders. But they have good generals, they have good soldiers who sacrifice their life for the countries, for the army, for the nations or the parties. And that's why, because they believe the leader has a beautiful goal, because number 8, because successful leader is leading with the heart. That's why people follow. Why some people like your parents are willing to work in certain company for so long? Because the bosses are good, the colleagues are good, the immediate supervisor are good, the environment is good. And that's why make a good conducive environment. If the environment is polluted by a lot of office politics, the leadership is lousy. That's where we're going to talk about 9 and 10. And Yifan, 9 and 10, please. Yifan? Yifan, please unmute your mic. Number 9 and 10. You did not mute your mic. Unmute your mic, sorry. Okay, Yifan, let's go. We got a lot of things to share today, huh? Also with Harry. Harry, where are you, Harry? Harry, I don't want to see the mountain. I want to see your face, Harry. Ranchan. Thank you, sir. Okay, Yifan. Let's go. Number 9 and 10.
The task of leadership is not to put greatness into people, but to elicit it. For the greatness elicit it. For the greatness is there already. By John Buchan. A great person attracts great people and knows how to hold them together. By Johann Wolfgang von Goethe.
Von Goethe. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. All right. Yeah, it's a German guy. So anyway, thank you so much, Stefan. These 2 points, why I leave it, because as a leader yourself, you must attract, you must be like a magnet. So when you're writing your essay in future, don't look at this essay as it is like very simple. You are set 1 or 2, because this leadership essay is very important in terms of when you're writing your protagonist about this leader. Who are 在你的心目中谁是领袖呢？在你的心目中谁是你最大的 leader? Who is your leader? Is it God? Like for me, is it Jesus is my leader, or Guan Yu is my leader, or is it my father, or is it my mom, or is it who, or is it Yu Fan, Ming Yu, Liang Ning, or Ming Yang? Why not? Don't laugh, because all of you are inside here are leaders, and Yishu has taught me a lot of things. And that day I was sharing with my Chinese teacher about 我一个学生叫Yishu的，他教我是捆瓜烂熟，不是苦瓜烂熟。对呀，对呀，你学生讲的对呀，我还不错，还可以改你的华文啊。So yeah, so I learned something, and forever I remember it when I read to someone. I must be very precise because it was said by a leader.
But you still say wrong though.
不是捆吗？是
捆。Get out 的那个滚
The one is the roll one.
滚是太。
滚啊 ，roll 啊
，E start with a G
Get
not
out
a K。对 ，get out 那个
滚瓜烂熟。Okay, thank you. You see, it took me a while to understand that. Okay, 滚瓜烂熟，对吗？对啊 ，OK, thank you. 还是另外一个是there's another one. When you learn a lot already until is 熟能生巧，对了，对吗？熟能生巧，对啊，驾轻就熟，对吗 ？Yeah, okay. So you see, a leader keep learning and learning. Also that day, Liang Ning, you asked me a very important question. Is it reading important, writing, right? Remember? Last week we were talking about this topic, right, Liang Ning? Whether reading is important, writing important, or what? I strongly believe talking is the most important. Seriously, then before you start to write, just like if I want to say in Japanese, arigato, or Malay, makan. You sure you don't makan, right? In Malay, makan. How you learn? You don't learn in the Malay way as in the Malay spelling or the English spelling. You learn the word makan from your Malay friend. Hey, you should, let's go and makan. Then initially it's not, brother, what is makan? Oh, makan in Malay means 去吃饭. Just like you teach your Malay friend, say, hey, 我们吃饭. What is 吃饭? Oh, now you cannot eat now. Sorry, you're fasting. Makan nanti you makan, dapat sini malam makan, tak boleh sini makan. They say, 现在你不可以吃，你要过了7点了，sini fasting, then after makan malam就是晚上. See, so I realized that to learn a language, you first learn how to talk, learn how to speak. Then you slowly want to go in deeper. Remember STUDY, simply to understand deeply yourself, understand the language. Like you know, sayonara means 再见，对吗 in Japanese, right? But there's another word, 再见就是说我再也不要见你 means sayonara. You will say dewamata, 就是再见你 hope to see you again, right? Oishi desu 就是好吃，这华人是好吃。Like in Malay it's called sedap, means 好吃。You see, this is where I feel that by talking, you go into the traditional value cultures. Like a great leader in the past, they do not learn the characters. It's very hard to learn kanji, Japanese, or some people very feel learning Chinese character is very tough. But you see, that's a Lao Wai, to understand Chinese culture, they learn how to talk and speak and listen. So when they start to listen and talk, then they start to write. Because nowadays it's more about, you see TikTok, for example, the Lao Wai can sing a Chinese song like 15的月亮, 月亮代表我的心. They can speak, of course you got to use the Hanyu pinyin, but they listen and they memorize. Like recently, my younger son was doing 口试 in online. First 2-3 times he read the characters, the Chinese word he cannot. But now, 但是滚瓜烂熟了 after a few rounds. It's not about, guys, leaderships. I just have a lecture with my younger son. He's doing Chinese. He hates Chinese so much. He used the word hate. So I tell you, all of you, a leader is not about difficult to learn a subject, difficult to do something. The only things to make you not to learn is you refuse to learn. You are not lazy. Yeah? You refuse to learn. You are lack of motivation to learn. That's why it's here. Harry, your turn. Are you a leader?
Are you a leader? Uncle Raymond's definition. A great leader is...
Stop. 医师，宝贝啊，亲爱的 don't shake your head. Believe in yourself, okay? You are a leader and you will be a leader. You must be a leader. You ought to be a leader. Don't go down, okay? See? 医师，振作起来. Okay, Harry, let's go.
What is this? A great leader is a person where
right.
he or she is able to ability to lead.
Why suddenly so soft? Can you read the word A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J? Can you do like that, Harry? That's the purpose of asking you to read this part. One more time.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. A is ability to lead by example. B is to face the challenge. C is to creative to lead the team during crisis. Okay, creative to lead during...
Okay, why not you read like that, Harry? You just read all the way, no need to put A. You just put ability to lead by example, brave to face the challenge. Just continue like that. Start again, ability.
Ability to lead by example, brave to face the challenge, creative to lead the team during crisis or golden times, discipline and thoughts to make the next move, excellent in handling relationship skills, fight for the right for his team, gracious to show mercy or punishment to subordinates or team, honest in leading and performing the best way to peace, prosperity, and progress to any society, team, or country. Initiative is the key for a leader to have the vision to lead a team to the next higher level. Finally, justice must be shown to all levels and to be impartial and unbiased.
This one not copied from anywhere from Google, it's from Uncle Raymond's. Okay, no worry, issue. Yeah, as long as you can hear us, don't worry. Thanks for telling me in advance. I would like all of you here, including is Boy there, Boy, okay? I would like you to use even A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K until K if you want to form this as a leader of maybe your daddy, your mommy, or your grandparents, or yourself, or some of your favorite teachers, or whoever it is. Ability to lead by example. Yes, a leader must lead by everyone. Okay, he must be brave to face all kinds of challenges. And when there is any challenges, you must be able to be creative to lead a team. Mingy, stop it. Stop it. Later we'll show it. Later I need you to do this. Later. Trust me, stop it. Mingy, please, tolong. Thank you. All right, thanks. Because I get distracted by that one. Okay. Discipline in thoughts. So every time when you are creative, not only a crisis, not only a bad times, but also a good times. So for example, like Sing Song. 于凡，你听过 Sing Song 对吗？ Sing Song 你听过吗？于凡？ 那个卖那个 Giant Cold Storage NTUC FairPrice 生松的那个 supermarket. Last year he gave about 15 to 16 months of bonus to the staff. 15 to 16 months, no? That's a lot, right? So the leader of the company, the guy, he's actually used to 卖猪肉的, 卖猪的. Okay, he sell pig in the past. And now he become the CEO of Sing Song, and he did very well. And last year, because of COVID, the staff worked very hard, and he gave all the money, the bonus to share during good times and bad times. Yeah, 生松，对对对. Thanks. And also must be disciplined in thoughts to make the next move. You must learn how to discipline yourself. You must be able to show sacrifice, able to ensure that not just discipline, but make sure that you have excellence in handling leadership relationship. Because you are handling human factors, and you always must fight for the right of the team. Then the people will respect you and work with you. Gracious to show mercy. And if you know that some of your team members make mistakes, are you going to give your team member a second chance or a third chance? Or you straight away send them for punishment due to what reason? Are you honest in leading? That means you must be sincere. Okay, you must be sincere to show that you are able not to have corruptions. You're able to lead a very 问心无愧, that kind of attitude. Okay, yeah, I agree that. Initiative, are you able to take the first move? Whenever there's a problem, are you able to stand up to defend your leader, your team? Are you able to stand out to show that you are committed to make this team to be successful? And finally, are you able to show justice? Must be 一视同仁. Like we all know, like 包青天, right? 包拯大人.
包青天.
Okay, 光明正大. Yeah, 包青天. You know who is that? Yibo. You know it's 包拯. Okay, Song Cao, the one of the best justice, where the forehead got a half moon, half crescent moon, right? So I really like him because this is also something like a lawyer and a judge. Okay, 这是光明正大. You don't care whether you are from the royal family or what. As long as you committed crime, you are the same as all the same, no difference. Can we do that? Can we be impartial? Can we able to show that justice will be carried out accordingly? As we know, a lot of countries, they don't do like what Singapore does. Can we be sure that because like in Hong Kong series movie you saw, right? This rich man's son drunk, then he hit someone. Then because his father is rich, he asked for a lawyer to cover his son's crime or whatever it is to cover up so that his son will not go to jail, get a scapegoat. Is this a correct thing to do? What is the purpose of studying until so high and you cannot have honest and impartial and show justice?
You can actually.
家有家法，国有国规，国有国法. Yes, can, but
I mean,
我做不到，对不起。
If you study until you're so high, you are 你很强了，你强到可以控制
So strong about it,
you're
yeah.
so strong that you can control the whole
the whole situation, the circumstances.
Yeah, I mean the whole country 所有的人都要给你个面子，对，这个时候你就可以确保不会有这种事情发生。
Are you telling me like some okay? 不会，我明白你意思 I understand. That means are you saying that just like in Singapore or in China, in Malaysia or in any country, as long as you are strong, you're educated, you have the power of money, your leadership is like you can control.
No. What I'm saying is that if you want to undergo justice, then but the only thing you can do is to study. Then make sure you study very hard, and you are then very strong until a lot of people have to listen to you. Then you can make sure that justice happens.
But you see, you're right. No, there are people who do that, but sometimes because you know why now this liberty of justice, the lady who are holding the things, he's being blindfolded by the eyes, and then he was holding the balance, the change, the balancing things. it shows that even though no matter how high you study, how hard you study, how strong you study, how good you are, there are always got this 小人 behind,
it's just because you
to destroy the peace.
are not good enough.
Sorry?
I believe that it's just because you are still not good enough yet.
Even no matter how good enough, like Nelson Mandela, this King, Martin King Luther, okay, and those John F. Kennedy, they want to bring the world in peace. Even Abraham Lincoln, at the end of the day, or even Gandhi, all right, they end up 被人刺死，被人害死，所以一定会有，but 他们死而无憾，留民百姓，
对
，like 那个屈原这样 ，OK， 岳飞 all these things， that means 死而无憾 ，leave a good legacy. You are right， but 请问你也许不是你请问你在世上呢？问世间何物whatever you call it, how many people can reach to that? Take for Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, for example, or even Mao Zedong, or even Xi Jinping, or whoever. Okay, we don't talk about Donald Trump. Okay, some people say Donald Trump, what he did was right. Nothing wrong, just like Hitler. Okay, what Hitler did was also not wrong, but too extreme. So this month the topic leadership is that sometimes is it because 他为了他自己的 religions, 还是自己的人民，还是自己的利益， or his own personal gains, or really for the 大众局面而着想, or because of the majority? No, they are just like, take for example, in the 1980s when Lee Kuan Yew implements CPF, you all will study this in Sec 3 and Sec 4 for SS. I'm not sure about Bao Yu, because my Hwa Chong boy studies social study. So initially when Lee Kuan Yew introduced 2 is enough and CPF, people start to question his leadership. People say, why like that? People say, oh, that means are you saying that those educated will give birth more? Those uneducated will give birth less? Is this what you meant, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew? But Mr. Lee Kuan Yew did not mean that. CPF is central 公积金. All right, Singaporean must have this 公积金. Yes, where you should, next time you become Singaporeans, you work in Singapore, let's say example, you earn $10,000 a month, 2,000 have to go to your account of this called CPF, and then the company also pays 17%. So that money will accumulate until certain times.
Okay.
You can use the money to buy HDB flat or all these things. So initially in the 80s, people say 我吃都不饱，还要叫我存钱在我的公积金，你头脑有问题啊。But until today, you see, they always say that in the social study, you may do what is right, but may not be popular to the public. 明白我意思吗？ Just like Singapore recently say, okay, last year, everyone must have circuit breaker, lockdown, shut up and listen and lockdown. But other countries, when the government say lockdown, they tell you, hey, shut up, government, I got my right, I got my freedom, you don't stop me. I decide whether I wear mask or not.
That's why COVID becomes so
correct,
bad.
So sometimes it's good that the government show very strict control. It's just like
yes,
your
and
parents.
That's good. That's good.
Oh, but you see, those 老外 don't understand. You understand because we are 我们的传统已经有这种概念 got this kind of inculcate and nurture behavior. But the Western people is like, hey, just shut up. Don't tell me what to do, okay? I know what is my right. Now, and now you see, the COVID is non-stop. And then look at India. Oh my God. They go and eat the 牛米田共喝牛的那个 You serious？ 他说那个牛的米田共是一种护身符那个牛的那个尿喝下去可以看各种各样的病情 ，can prevent COVID-19. Hey, this is 21st century Either the people got something wrong or the government don't bother. You see, it's about leadership.
有信仰 have religion is not wrong, but 这个是迷信 that means that is wrong already.
Superstition.
Also,
that's right. Yeah, you're absolutely
as a government, I think it's okay to give, and it's right. It's necessary to give freedom to your people, but it's not okay when you give so much freedom until when things like COVID happen, you cannot control them.
So I tell you, actually the Indian government should
wait a minute. That sounds familiar. Oh yeah, America.
So you realize that the Indian government should give away masks and vaccine, not to tell them to buy the new 的米田共. Oh my goodness. So now you understand why the TikTok China that girl at night I was watching. 我们中国有东邪西毒，东边就是那个日本排毒那个的 waste， 西边就是印度有那个病情，真的是东邪西毒，说得非常好。Well said, she's really well said. You realize in China for hundreds and thousands of years, they are always being attacked because you know why? Because China is called 中国 Middle Kingdom. So everyone want to come to the center of the 中原. Okay, we live in a very nice place, but unfortunately we have lousy neighbors.
What do you see just now?
我说为什么中国几百年前到现在还是这样 ？As a leader, you see in China, since the Qin Shi Huang until today, Xi Jinping, this leadership have been fighting and fighting for what? For the peace and prosperity and progress, not only for the country, for the neighbor. But there's always a jealousy, it's always a misunderstanding. That's why China is called 中国 Middle Kingdom. So in the middle, everyone also want to come here. Just like in Singapore, right? The middle attraction is Orchard Road. That's why everyone want to go to Orchard Road, go to Takashimaya, go to Paragon, go to City Hall. There's a central business district. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I don't want to have the extract from cow shit anyway. All right, now essential leadership skill, please write down somewhere, but of course these slides is already appear in the Google Classroom. Leadership is something like issue you read already just now. Thanks. Okay, Ming Yang,
I haven't.
I
haven't.
Okay, can you read 1 to 6?
1 to 6. So you have to scroll down. I don't have the.
No, here, this one here. Okay, I read first, then the rest. Okay, read this one. Essential leadership skill is?
Essential leadership skills. Number 1, give meanings. Number 2, team building. Number 3, motivate. Number 4, develop. Number 5, empower. Number 6, communication.
Okay, all of you, just now your homework is this one here. Use your A, B, C, D, E, F, G to form something like that, and then hand it to me. Not compulsory, but if you can do it, will be very good. Okay, thanks. You not know that? Wow. Oh, okay, that you're talking about the count sheet, right? Okay. Now this one also same thing. Give meaning. A leadership must give meanings to the whole thing. To whole what things? What is the whole thing? To the whole entire organization. Like I say already, don't write the line, don't mind, please. You can put a tick and type, but don't have line today, sorry. Okay, because I a bit not feeling good for looking at this one, so my eyesight. So don't mind, thank you. Take away the dot line there.
Can I just say one thing in the chat?
Yes, please. Chat is okay, but don't type the black thing on what I'm presenting now. Thanks, thank you so much. Okay. Okay, thank you.
The process how you get the code.
Hey, Mingy, myself you do Bitcoin better, right? Bitcoin will be better. Okay, giving meaning to an organization, for example, like Jack Ma. Okay, he's giving a meaning to a whole new team to ensure that Alibaba or Taobao will improve, just like Amazon. And how you motivate your team? Excuse me. It's not easy to motivate like Hitler. I was sharing in my set 3 and set 4 why Hitler is a great leader. How come Hitler is a bad one and everyone say Hitler is a good leader? Why Stalin is a good leader? There must be something that we need to learn from this so-called, you call it a bad leader, because he's able to develop some things to motivate the whole entire nation there, to give the meanings that Germany must be great. And that's why they formed the Nazis youth, the Nazis party. And he empowered 100,000 soldiers to be general, to be leaders. They're able to communicate because he can talk very well. Just like Mr. Lee Kuan Yew at that time in 1950s and 60s when you formed a PAP party. Just like how Mao Zedong, the long march between Kuomintang and Gongchan당, how he persuaded, or was it Deng Xiaoping was saying, or Mao Zedong saying, 黑猫还是白猫，只能抓老鼠的猫就是好猫. I can't remember who said that. Okay, but definitely I'm more pro to Deng Xiaoping than Mao Zedong. Okay. Next, you must be able to communicate. I feel that guys, It's no point that you guys can write very well, but at the end of the day, when you go out to the real world, you can't talk to your team leaders. Okay, this is very serious. I want to share with you. A few days ago, one of my students went to Poly. She called me out and she really broke down. And she said, Uncle Raymond, I cannot take it anymore. I don't want to continue studying in the Poly because I cannot communicate with my team member. And when my teacher asked me to do presentation, I freak out. I cannot do it. She came all the way from India to Singapore, from an NA student to express student, and finally get into Poly. He did not do her English very well, but during the EAE, I think some of you will know what is EAE. During the interview, she did very well for the presentation. That's why he get into the Poly course. But after 3 days, she freaked out. She tell me she cannot do it. Then she asked me, can I do an online class? Can I do something? I say, girl, you are 逃避现实. You're running away from the real situations. Don't be a coward. You have to face it. In the real world, you need a lot of presentations. You can write the best essay, but can you perform the essay as what Harry did? When I show and ask, when I put on the video to show all my students in the classroom, all my students say, Harry, you have no point. Where is Harry? Harry is lost in the midst of the mountains. Very naughty boy. Never show me his face today. Huh? Harry gone already, Harry. Yeah. Where do you go just now? Flirting around, is it? Yes. Harry, you went to flirt around, is it? You flirt with your cup. Okay. So Harry, you have no problem in your oral already. Confirm you can pass. Whoever cannot pass you is either D, E, A, F. Deaf. Okay. Well done. Continue your tone in this way. Okay. Yishu. Anyway. Okay, sorry, Yishu, hold on. So 1 to 6, can you just quickly tell me, do you have all this in you now? 1 to 6. Let's go. Yibo, 1 to 6. How many do you have?
I don't know.
If you don't feel like talking, if you don't want to talk to me, you can type it in the chat.
I guess 6.
Okay, Boyi, 1 to 6. How many do you have? You're Hua Chong student, Okay, 我们真的靠着你
Wait, sorry,
leadership,
what does empower mean again?
Who is talking? Now I blur already. Is it Boyi? Who is talking?
No, that's not me.
Oh, okay. That means the issue, right? Empower means 你给他那个钱 you entrust the person. For example, Yishu is lagging. Yishu, can you hear me? Okay, Boy, 1 to 6. Yishu, 等一下我 answer your question. I answer your question later. Boy, 1 to 6.
Okay.
Boy, you answer me first.
1 to 6, right?
Which one do you have? This quality in you. Do you have everything?
I think
you have CCA, right?
Yeah, I have.
What CCA are you having?
Chess.
Okay. When you come to set 3, your teacher will say, boy, now you are the chairman of the chess. So if you are chairman of the vice captain or captain of the chess club, you must have team building, correct now? You must motivate your members to go and win the competition, right? You must communicate. Hey guys, I don't care how next week I'm playing with Rifles or Catholic High. You know, Catholic High is always very good in table tennis. All right, from primary school to secondary school, you will never beat them. You know why I know? Because my friends who are now 60 plus, every time when I call them, 你在哪里？哦，我在公教打乒乓。60多岁还在打乒乓。So you see the passion and the love they enjoy. It's not difficult. So 1 to 6 for you.
I like have everything except for like I think 3.
3. Okay. Motivating. So how are you going to motivate yourself to play chess well, and how going to motivate your team when you are being selected as the chairman or the captain? Very simple. To answer issue and power means that if one day one of your let's say now you're set 3, So your Sec 1 come to you, boy,大哥, 师兄, you want me to go and take part? Cannot leh, I'm very scared, no. Then how you going to motivate him? You give the empowerment. Hey, remember that day you play with me now? The first 2 games you lost to me, but later I tell you, you can do it. You show me, you concentrate, you focus. I entrust you, I empower you, I give you the authority, I give you the confidence, I give you the concentration. I believe you are very calm when you're going to play with it because you have the things of able to play chess. The only thing is that you are not focused the first 2 games when you play with me. That's why you cannot evaluate your chess is English chess, not the Chinese chess.
Similar, very similar.
boy. boy, 你的是 chess 还是 English chess 还是 Chinese chess？
Chinese
中国象棋啊？好。
Actually, not much difference.
Got different,
but not much.
No,
not very much.
Very different. Chinese chess is not easy to play to English chess. I both chess I can play, but I love Chinese chess more than Chinese. Well. 还有一个是什么？围棋啊？有一个围棋对吗？
I can also play
围棋 I will never know how to play. Seriously, I only know how to play Othello. But Chinese chess is really an art of masterminding the 楚河汉界, how you move the 车, the 炮, the 马. So you see, every time I play with my friends, first game I always win because my focus. Second, third, I defocus already. So I never able to play this. And this is how, by the way, I play Chinese chess and start to learn to understand and appreciate Chinese. So this is how it works. Okay. What does IDK means? IDK means I don't know lah. Okay. What is FML? FML means finish my life lah. Okay. Or freak my life. Okay. So boy, how to motivate yourself as a leader? You must always be positive. Okay. So you must always to believe that when someone give you empowerment, to give you the trust, to give you the authority that is empowerment, you must take it and don't give up and don't give in. You must give all. Okay, you give in means you give in to surrender, but you want to give in, you must give in to the right attitude. This is what leader. Why, ladies and gentlemen? You should anyway. You should, or you be able to read, please. You should hang on. Okay. You should cannot move because I think the okay. Ipo.
Okay.
Anyway,
we can define leadership based on common elements that we can all agree on. Here are 10 ways to define the art of leading. Should I read like one?
Yes, please.
Okay. 1. Vision of leader. Leading means having a vision and sharing it with others. Only when you get to inspire others, it is possible to share a common goal towards which to direct the efforts.
Stop. I just saw some chat. And he said that why does everyone don't know what is IDK? Why does everyone don't know? I mean, I'm a bit dumb. Please. Okay, just time for issue to come in. Please don't in my class use dumb, negative, stupid, or I got no confidence. A leader don't speak like this. Okay? Not everyone. You see, Uncle Raymond's, I'm a teacher for 30 years plus. I'm also everyday learning. Okay, I'm still learning how to cook in a Japanese restaurant. I think Liang Ning saw my pictures, right? So don't use them, please. Don't know us. No question is stupid questions. It's only you are stupid if you don't ask question. Okay? So carry on, my dear. Start off again for vision of a leader. Ipo, let's go.
Vision of a leader. Leading means having a vision and sharing it with others. Only when you get to inspire others, it is possible to share a common goal towards which to direct the effort and dedication of the entire team. What's your vision? Your vision must be bold and ambitious. You need to aim high. Create a vision is quite complicated and will require to take your team and define your company 10 years from now. Will you be able to domesticate your section? Will you be able to create a leading company in your sector? Being a leader to create a vision requires time. I don't know that. Wow.
Ipo, and thank you for reading this. Okay, will you be able to dominate your sector? So guys, you already have Okay, 于凡、明阳、爱丹、明玉、阮成、博宇、医师、梁宁. You are presently you have about 7 to 8 workers. Do you know that, Ibo? Presently now you have 7 to 8 workers working for you.
What's a worker?
How?
Okay, well, good question. 于凡，你知道你现在有8个工人在跟你做工吗？
Wait, how?
医师你也是有8个8个工人。
How?
How? Yes. Well said. 我当然会跟你讲啦，等一下你
Isn't
想
it
一
the
下
people
先。
on this lesson?
Should start leaving
Is
us
it
on
8-body
suspense.
system?
Sorry, Liang Ning, what do you say?
Start
Is
leaving
it
us on
8-body system?
Wait. Liang Ning is speaking. Liang Ning, carry on. Don't interrupt, Liang Ning.
start putting us in suspense.
I love to give you suspense because I want you to do it. Come on.
Oh God, I was already in suspension.
Okay, Ran Chen, Harry, do you know you got 8 to 9 workers with you now? You are running a company now, no? Do you know that, Ran Chen? Ming Yi also running a company. Yi Bo, Yi Fan, all of you, even Bo, you are running a company. And this company is called, yes, Ran Chen Private Limited. I'm not kidding, I'm serious. I'm slapping myself, very hard. I'm very serious. Okay, when I use the word very, very serious, means serious. The 8 to 9 workers that are reporting to you is English, Math, Science, Chinese. These are all your workers. You sound very stupid? No. It's just I take them like your workers. And what happens if one of your workers, like for example, English or your maths, they are sick, meaning they're not doing well. It's just like in your real life, if your worker is sick, what are you going to do with the worker? How are you going to communicate? How are you going to empower? How are you going to create? How do you communicate? How are you going to trust? How are you going to motivate? It's just like the worker is sick. How are you going to motivate? Sorry? True.
Joking.
No, it's okay. You're right. You fire them means you give out the subject. You give out the worker. Because the teacher sucks, the subject sucks, both teacher and subject sucks, or you are sucks with the subject. Just like I tell my son, okay, no subject is difficult. It's only you refuse to accept the challenge.
Yeah.
You did not want to go further to understand why you cannot talk to that subject, which is your worker. These are the 8 workers who work for you for the next 4 years. We take 8 subjects. We don't take about 9 or 10 subjects. Those are you
can be working for you for the entire life.
对咯，你说的真的非常非常有道理。This worker might be working till the day you kick the bucket and sayonara from this world.
They might also be your colleague if you become a teacher.
Correct. Whether you're a teacher or you're a lawyer, you're an engineer or doctor, 你需要用到他们，对不对？宝贝，就算你做坏事，你也是需要做一个 bomb， 也是要做 chemistry and maths one.
That technically does not make them a worker.
Then what do you think they are? Then Yang Ning. Maybe you can enlighten me. Don't worry, come on, Liang. Hey, I can't see your face there. I don't want to see Pokemon.
It's more like a tools and equipment.
No. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
Liang, what do you think?
They're more like tools.
Okay, I would refuse to use tools because that worker itself, you cannot use them as tools. 难道你以后你做工，你们
but they are no worker.
But then, if you look at the definition of worker, right, it means someone, right, who is part of a company, right, that does stuff for you.
But you must have a good relationship.
But then does that mean that technically those 8 things that you mentioned are not workers?
They are workers for you, as in you are operating a company. Listen, this worker can be your. Yeah, you're correct. But I use it like you're running a company, whereby these 8 workers are like your sales department, your finance department, your IT department, your operation, your marketing. 明白吗? To 做整个 holistic, like running a company. It's just like you can take these 8 workers to become your 8 general. That means you can be 海陆空三军. Then the rest of the general can be other things. You can take these 8 workers to be in your football team, or your basketball team, or your chess. Or you don't take workers, because I don't want to use the tools, because the workers themselves have their own unique specialization tools. That's why I feel it. But of course, if you want to use the 8 workers to replace the 8 tools, by all means. But you understand, right? This is what I meant here. A vision. You must have created a vision of yourself when you're writing an essay about creativity of leadership. What you want to tell your audience and your examiner. what you want to portray a leadership quality. Okay, this is what it means. Okay, like take for example, you see, I want you to do this. There are many homeworks. I know you guys have exam, but like for example, this is my draft, leadership 1, 2, and 3. First, I take my grandfather as my leadership. Oh my goodness, my grandfather came all the way from Putian, ran away from this during the Cultural Revolutions War, and came all the way to Singapore. And during that time, he also went through the Japanese occupations, the independence of Singapore, and went through a lot of suffering. He even got tuberculosis, TB, and went through a lot of things. And he shared with me, this is how I like history and love history, because he brought me to Suan Ling Si in Singapore to understand the temple, the lifestyle. That's how I get to know Bao Zhen. That's how I like to know how is Zhong Kui, Qi Gong, and 那个黑无常, 白无常, the ghost catcher, all these things, understand deeper of my Chinese roots and culture. And that's how I developed to understand deeper about China history and bring to know that, wow, I didn't know we have such a great and rich history that people admire this history and take and steal some ideas and put it in place in their own business and organizations. I didn't know in the whole of Tang Song Ye Min Qing, there are so many great leaders who bring beautiful, that's why we got Duan Wu Jie, we got Zhong Qiu Jie, we got also many Jie. So that's why my grandfather has inculcated me to be a leader of myself. Next is Mother Teresa. So why I choose Mother Teresa? Because she is a lady who sacrificed a luxurious life and went all the way to India, in Calcutta, to sacrifice her life. And he did not put herself as a leader. She put everyone as a leader so that this leadership can spread across the whole India and pass the love of Jesus Christ, but not just Jesus Christ, spread the love. This is how it works. Oh yeah, it's supposed to be her. Thank you. Who changed for me? Yeah, sorry. Next. Mingyi, thank you so much. Yeah, she's now become my secretary. Guan Yu. All right. A lot of my Christian friends, hey, you are Catholic, no, Raymond. Why you respect Guan Yu? Is there anything wrong? He's a man of integrity and honesty. He rather die and rather to give up and betray his Liu Bei and the group. Okay, tell me, how many people do that? And why is more 黑白两道 in the present world? They respect Guan Yu, right? 你说对吗？黑白两道 right? Right. 在香港, all the police 拜关羽.
Wait, why do you ask me? I'm not in.
No,
I'm not in both 黑白两道。
不是，因为你第一次跟我讲是刘备做馒头嘛，对不对？ So I ask you, not because you are a gangster. No.
做馒头那个是诸葛亮。
诸葛亮不是刘备，对不起，诸葛亮。
刘备是摔儿子那个。
Those characters in 三国演义.
Yes, correct, Liang Ling.
Yeah, by the way.
Oh yeah, what's 三国演义 in English?
The Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I don't know why they use Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
What?
It should be the Three Kingdoms, that's all.
By the way, 三国演义 is not real history.
Yeah, it's fictional. It's fictional.
Yeah.
Yep.
The real one is 三国志.
对的 and I just say it just now.
Wait. 三国演三国志 correct.
三国演义 is just a book.
Okay, Liang Ling. 三国演义 Romance of Three Kingdoms is like you play in the COD or strike or counter strike, that kind of games in gaming. But in the real, it's called 三国志, means it's the kingdom.
三国演义 is 40% fictional and 60% real life.
Yeah.
Where
So
do you
you
get the
see,
information from?
it's really, this is history of China, and this Liang Ling, just to give you a bit of a head start. This Romance of Three Kingdoms in China, they got these three kingdoms, and these three leaders are fighting against one another just to get the 5M. Listen, these are the 5M. If you want, you can write down. First, they want to have the management to find the best general. 就是张飞、关羽，不要讲，赵子龙 ，okay, and all these general. That's manpower. Second is first is management, the top people. Then the manpower means 招兵买马 to get manpower to attack. Third is about material. That means you must take material like the rice, the food, okay, so that all the soldiers and the peasants and the citizens are well fed. Next, you need machine. That means to make the weapons to protect the country.
In the older days, they have machines.
Yes, the bow and arrow ma. This called machine ma. Bow and arrow.
I thought it's machines to make more weapons.
Also can, yes. You also got the tools. You're right. Last but not least is money. So you need money to buy people, to pay for the soldiers' salary, that kind of things. So this is just like it started off with, if I'm not mistaken, it's 秦始皇 first, right? Then followed by 三国, right? Right? 爱丹是不是这样啊？
No, 秦始皇 then 汉朝 then 三国。三国 is 汉朝末期。
汉朝末帝刘邦死掉，然后才三分的 three。That's why 他们要。
是刘邦的后代很弱，然后有个人就想控制他，然后曹操就杀掉那个人，然后他自己称王。
Wait.
Something wrong ah?
I'm not sure actually, but I remember based on my remember is 春秋 or 战国 first, then is 三国 then 是七国，然后秦始皇统一七国。
It's the other way around. Never mind. Whatever it is, okay. I also confused.
Oh, I forgot.
I remember it's 秦始皇 first.
After 汉朝。
I was remember like what I.
汉朝末期。
So because of that, they want to restore the Han Dynasty, to restore that. Then after that, it become the Tang Cao, right? Then Tang, Song, Ye, Ming, Qing, all these things. But the thing is that today we are talking of all these like Guan Yu. Why the leadership is so important? Because why I respect him, because he has the 6 things like we are talking about here. This one, okay, the 6 things that he has, and he has a vision. I think it's much better than Liu Bei, to what I believe. Okay, so right.
Liu Bei actually in real life is suck actually.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, that's why I find
not a very good person.
No, but he has the heart to restore the royal family, but he doesn't has the real good visions as compared to Zhuge Liang. Okay, so okay, guys, take note of this, Bo Yi and the rest of you. Okay, this is a very important one for your editing. Okay, in your paper too. Okay, this is the word that you're going to use, like abide by, to respect, okay, account for, add up. These are all, there are 3,500 English phrases verbs. So before I go on, remember to do this. You just tell me this way, and if you want to have more details, just complete it. So I just want a draft for this one, okay? And then this is the one here that I need you to use it to implement when you're using your creative writing sentences or your paragraph or your essay. Okay, I agree with what advice. Okay, this one you can find in the popular. There is this book called Phrases Verbs. Very good to use. There are 3,500. Very useful. I done. If you are coming back to Singapore for do your secondary school level, this one is super important. 你要背成，不要讲滚瓜烂熟，熟能生巧。Thank you, sir. 我的老师给我一个赞了，于是老师谢谢。OK。I 单记住啊，这个一定很重要。You die must really must remember, because if you use the wrong one, good luck to you. The meaning has changed totally. Thank you, 老师，医师。Okay, allowed for, appear to, apply for, apply in.
Just now I searched a bit, then I realized that I was wrong. I thought I was correct.
Okay. Thanks, Ishu. Thanks. This is leadership. Okay, wrong, admit it, that's okay. Yeah. I done. 谢谢啊。So why we are talking about all these 三国志啊、梁宁 all these this history I tell you different dynasty, different leaderships. They learn from one another, and this is how the 成语, the idioms of Chinese come about. Through all these dynasties, they use it, and then they use it in the art of war. They use it in the leadership skill. They want to prevent the catastrophic, the calamity, the crisis, the chaos, the confusion, okay, the casualties. Okay, 减少越低越好. So this is how we learn. So if other country nowadays thinking of attack China, they better go and listen and study and read through the China history before they dare to set foot to attack China. Not because all of you are from China. I'm a Chinese. My forefather come from China. Okay, and I'm proud to be Chinese myself. Okay, and of course, There's no racist. I also respect all races in this entire earth and entire world. I cannot take racism. I cannot take xenophobia. Xenophobia means against foreigners coming to Singapore. Okay? Because this world doesn't belong to you and me.
Wait,
it belongs to everybody.
I thought xenophobia means fear of foreigners, not against foreigners.
It also can. It's fear of foreigners coming and against. Okay, it's against like people coming here to take away the job, take away whatever it is. So I'm not against that. Okay, some people use the word hate some more to the extreme. No, Liang, sadly to say, I think remember Liang, do you know there's one TikTok about this girl, lady, who was in the MRT saying that you're race, no wonder you're this race, that this lady, and she got fired from her job.
You told us.
Huh?
You told us.
Okay.
I don't watch TikTok that much.
Okay, but anyway, in the China News Asia, it appears also. Okay, so take note of this one here. This is just only a few of it, Aitan. Okay, so Aitan, Yishi, Boyu, whoever Yifan, please take note of this one. Copy down here. You can Google it. There are three. One is for my books. This is for my books anyway. Okay, it's for my books. Okay, Guidebook to Better English version 2. And second one, you can copy this and Google it. They will come out the whole list of 3,500. You must really, if you got nothing to do, you download in your iPad, in your handphones while you're going to school. Instead of playing games, read through all these things. It will definitely help you. And if you are so hardworking, you can form all these into one sentences, one paragraph, or one essay. You definitely can score marks for that. Trust me, okay? Because my students
can I
use it.
search for it?
And the second and the third one, issue the rest. The third one is Aitan, sorry, because you're not in Singapore. So this one you can buy it from popular bookshop. Okay, you can buy just
online.
What's the book called again?
Fraser Words. Give me a minute. I go and check whether I got this book with me now. Yes, I found it. Okay, can I give me a minute? This book. Can see it? Can see?
Teacher, I got this book.
Wait. Wait, give a minute. I want to. Who was talking just now?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. Well done. And please, then why don't you use it? You should use it and show it to the rest. This is the book here.
I thought it's not effective.
Not effective? Got example inside that. Look.
Sure, I need the cover.
Sure.
Sorry.
You want to take picture with me? Okay, like that.
If you want.
Don't want. Yufan will vomit blood 的 Yufan. 你看到 uncle 我跟他讲我要这样。Okay, 这样。Okay, this is sorry, I cover it.
Sure, you are the author.
Okay, ma?
Can wait. Do you wrote this book?
No. I wrote the one is in the other books. This is my book.
So rich.
This is my book. So it was written somewhere here. But I say you can buy online, you can go and Google and then type all the words there inside. Let me see, where is it? Where did I put it? I forgot where I put it in.
I can't find it online. There are many books with the same title.
Yeah, then you just
sure, cover again. In the cover again, sorry. In the cover of your one. No, your book, okay. The Better English.
Wait, I want to show Aitan for this one. Give me a minute, guys. I just want to show the page that I. Because the vocab list also inside here, but you can't buy the books. You can't buy my books online because all the books are all the stock is at home. So I might be deciding to sell in Lazada or Shopee. Okay, so my goodness, I just lost the picture again. Just give me a while, give me a while. Got the idioms, the books I wrote, so it took me many years to write. So everything's are inside there. The English and the American spelling words are all there. So can I use the word 一目了然? Okay, you can see through everything inside there. Okay, never mind. I just hold on to this page first. Later I show you. This is the book.
So can I see clearly goal reflection?
Okay. It's written by me.
Can.
But you can't buy on a popular bookshop. Sorry. So let's go on.
Can you tell me the author? There are many books with the same title.
What do you mean by many books?
For the phrasal verbs.
No need. You just don't care about the author. You just care about all this thing here. 这个比较重要，宝贝。You don't care about the author. Maybe when you have it, you just Google to uncle. Then I'll take a look. Okay. Don't buy first. Don't buy first. Just take a look and let me know. Yeah. Don't buy first, please. And like I say, like what you mentioned, there are many books, so don't buy first. Just let me take a look first. Okay. Okay, let's go through this one here. Okay, this is just to give you a quick guide here. Okay, can you take away that I did not know that one? Yeah, 我找到了. Okay, give me a minute. I just want to show to the class. This is the one just now I showed you, right?
Yeah.
This way,
Your
this for my book.
camera is off.
Okay.
Your camera
is it better?
off. No.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Well, sure. Okay, sorry. Thanks, Aitan.
Okay.
Okay. See, so I copied it down here. Everything is there. Okay, for those set 1 to set 4, you need all this one for your editing, for your summary. These two are very important, and even for your creative writing skill, because all these will help you. Very, very important. Mingy, thank God you have this book, and please read it. I got a few more books of this. Okay, just put it one side. Thank you so much. Now, okay, so opening, writing essay here. You can later go on to the Google Classroom to take a look. If not, I will put it inside. Opening is often said that in this day and age nowadays, this is how to hook. Okay, boy, this is how you hook. Like in your Hua Chong, you must have a hook questions. Okay, I taught my Hua Chong student before. So yours is a bit a higher level thinking. So when you start off, you must have a very strong, very big impact to allow your teacher to go in and read through. Okay, this is how you are trained to write like that. Okay, so it's good to say firstly, secondly, thirdly. Furthermore, use all these. Don't use then. Don't use THEN, then, and so, and. Never use that word and start with the sentence. I told you before, right? When it comes to this, okay, according to experts. But when you put that according to expert, you must give evidence. Which expert are we talking about, all right? As a result, I always like to use this, right? Eventually, definitely, absolutely, okay? Nevertheless, however, these are all very powerful way of contrasting and the reasoning, especially when you're talking about argumentative, expository, explanatory, hybrid questions, okay? Discursive, okay? All this conclusion, you must have this one in conclusions. As far as I'm concerned, from my point of view, in my opinion, okay? Okay, be a leader, not a boss. A boss knows everything. A leader admits mistake. A boss tells people what to do. A leader shows how to do things. A boss criticizes. A boss gives advice. A boss talks fast and gives orders. A leader gives directions. A boss demands respect. A leader earns respect. A boss rule retracts no law, but a leader shows human kindness. A boss depends on hearsay, 道听途说, but a leader investigates. 就地正法，如果什么不是there's this 成语 to say that you investigate until very thoroughly and detailed. Okay, these are the famous failures and they become leaders. Okay, Albert Einstein, Michael Jordan, my favorite all-time basketball player. Walt Disney will fail so many times and become a successful, and today we got Disney World. Steve Jobs, thanks to him, fail, and he got pancreas cancer. Before he died, he even launched iPhone 7 or 8, I can't remember. Oprah Winfrey used to be a very rundown person, celebrities, but later he did not give up. Beatles is a very famous group singer in UK. What is those? Let It Be, Let It Be. That's one of the songs.
I only know Let It Go.
If you never feel. This one?
No, I only know Let It Go. I don't know Let It Be.
Oh, Let It Go. No, Let It Be, whisper word of wisdom. There's this song called Let It Be by the Beatles. Okay, and then I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your hand. This is the Beatles song. So qualities of a good leaders. A good leaders always believe in communication effectively. See, it's not about efficient. Efficient leaders communicate effectively, so give excellent result. Please take note of the E plus E equal to E. Super useful to use in any of your this English or even communication. The ability to resolve problems, dedicating tasks to the right people. That's why issue empowerment, empower to the right person. They know Zhao Zilong is able to save the things. They know Guan Yi can do this job. Zhang Fei cannot do certain job. Zhuge Liang can do this job. Take note of this word, charisma. A leadership must have this word, charisma. If any of you were to find this word in a comprehensions or in any of the listening compre, or better still, if you can use this word in charisma for your CWSA essay, will be very good. These are the things here. Okay, take note. The ability to organize people and resources. Remember the 5M: manpower, money, machine, material, management, money. Sorry, one more time. Management, manpower, money, material, and machine. Okay. Okay. Leadership is honesty and integrity, clarity and vision. Just now I talked about inspiring, and which is motivating. Boy, so don't worry about that lack of motivation. Motivation can slowly, surely, and definitely be trained. Okay, good dedications. Everything's here. Okay, I think I want to show you what does the leadership stand for, but it's not here today. I will show you the next round. I think I missed it. It's not here. Okay, so this is my book. That's why I show you, but not this one. Leadership stand for lead everyone and don't expect return. Show how I perform. Okay. So, Mingyu, if you can type in later, you can type in. It's called lead everyone and don't expect return. Okay. Leader, L-E-A-D. Okay. Okay, never mind. I just delete the things first. Okay, lead everyone and don't expect return. Show how I perform. That's leader. Okay, so next move on to, okay. So what we have here? Yeah, lead everyone and don't expect to return. Show how I perform. So it's leadership. So a call to leadership: start spending time with the right people. Stop spending time with the wrong people. Spend more time with the people that you respect. That's why you empower the person. You trust the person. Start facing your problem head on. Don't run away from problem. Okay, start being more genuine, 诚实、真恳, fair and reliable. Start valuing your mistake. If you make the mistake, learn it and improve it. Start appreciating, being grateful to show recognition about your team member. And the most important thing, you guys is going to mentoring your children, your grandchildren next for the few generation to come, or even your nephew and nieces or wherever it is that come along your way. So you have more leadership, mentorship, and inspiration. The more you teach people, the more you lead people, the more you take a leadership role, you will improve better. Yes, that's what written. Thank you, Mingy. Instead of writing, you type for me. You get fed up, right? You write, right? Fed up on myself, don't do that. Okay. We still got a bit of time. Yang your turn.
Acrostic poem. M is for my mother who never gives up. O is for all, even abandon us. T is for though her journey is tough. H is for helping and supporting our family. E is for even if it means sacrificing her own time. R is for reasoning with herself. That is for her own family good. Put these letters together and you get the word mother. With what I feel will define her.
I would prefer you to write another few sentences to say that thank you, mommy, for what you have sacrificed for us and the way you have been going through ups and downs. I really love you and appreciate you. Okay, thank you so much for this poem. And next, I think that day I showed the Hao Xian one, right? Right, Mingy, I showed Hao Xian one, right? Okay, this one I done. That's for Mother's Day. Okay, then next. Okay, I want to show Harry. I think maybe we'll see how it goes because of the time. Next week I will to show I done one. Okay, since the first computer was built in 1951, I done that's yours. The positive and negative effect of social media. Because last week you're not here, I think. Since the first computer was built in 1951, hey, hello, I say don't do that already. I get freaked out. More and more teenagers more and more teenagers have been using social media on a daily basis. Research has shown that in 2020, the percentage of people using social media stood at 49%. It's a pass already, over, okay? Past 10. Social media has caused us many positive and negative effects. Well done to say this. Okay, then the first is start off the main reason for the positive effect is convenience. Totally agree. 30 years ago, we need to contact face-to-face or write letters which would take weeks to arrive and charges postage free. Yes. But now in the 21st century, we can just stop it. Mingy, I say don't do anything here already. I told you today I'm not in the mood of playing this, sorry. But now in the 21st century, we just check, thank you very much. We just check that. We can just check documents with only a few clicks on the keyboard. So it's a very like at your fingertip. Okay, this sentence, we can also keep in touch with close friends and relatives and share with them what we are doing recently. We can also just use video call to them, which feel just like talking to them face to face, and also keep up with the news. For your level, Aitan is considered very good. May I ask you, Aitan, this sentence is written by you or you copy somewhere else?
It was written by me.
Very good, thank you. It's okay to copy, but next time you copy, just put there COPY, that's all. It's okay. Because learning, sometimes we need to copy from others, good leaders, to improve yourself. So very good, well written. Thank you very much. However, this may result in negative effects. Spending too much time on social media may result in bad eyesight. Very true. My son was telling me he's now working in the eye center, in Singapore Eye Center, that told me that a lot of youngsters nowadays go and check out their eyes because they're having bad eyesight. Is it due to because of too much radiation of watching, looking at the handphone? As what you
know.
Huh?
No,
so I move on.
我预需要，因为他不在 Google Classroom 里面。
Can you mute the mic, please? Mute the mic, please. Yeah, you sure you want to say something?
You know, the thing that causes you bad eyesight is actually not the radiation. It's just the blue light. 蓝光.
Okay, the fan
The
one,
light.
the lights.
No, yeah. So that's why when you ever go to the glasses shop, they will knock. I mean,
the
they
optician
will
shop.
not. They will not recommend you glasses that will block radiation, but they will recommend you a glasses that will block blue light.
Oh, okay.
You
Thanks.
know?
Thank you.
Then also the radiation that came out from the handphone or digital things is electric. If I'm not wrong, it's electric radiation, which will not affect human bodies. It will only
Actually,
affect other electric things.
Actually, to be honest, every day we are facing radiations and a lot of unnecessary whatever things happening us because of the technology. Okay, the amount of radiation, the amount of those lights shining on us, so much thing we're now looking everything on the phone. It's inevitable that we will one day get ourselves blind, short-sighted, long-sighted, or start slowly getting 老花. Okay, that's very common. Okay, so let me continue. There are also groups of people called hackers who tried many combination of passwords to break into accounts. Therefore, our personal information and privacy may be exposed. I totally agree. As I told my class, and I'm telling you that last week not in. As a policeman myself, I also advise a lot of scammers. Now in Singapore, we are distributing a lot of brochures and pamphlets to residents to prevent scamming. 天下没有什么整天没有那个癞蛤蟆跳来跳去. There's a saying for that, right?
There are also posters in China that say don't listen to hackers and whatever.
Yeah, there got people just like that, lose their money, so gullible. 真的是天真无知。没有这个世界哪有 free lunch 的，这样这么容易赚钱 ？Then they say that 你的税被打抢啊，被绑票 all these things, you have to check the source first. Don't get panic because nowadays I receive a lot of call. Even my police friend also receive all these kind of call, and they know they don't care. And there's so much thing like Indian people, they just sit there just to do scamming. Their job is to scam people, and they just wait for the 10,000. You need one person out of 10,000 to get scammed. Therefore, our personal information and privacy may be exposed. Next, social media may also result in cyberbullying, where people may be threatened or criticize other people individually or in the groups, therefore affecting the victim. So cyberbullying is also one of them. The best is for this paragraph. For this one, you put another paragraph. So each paragraph has different point. That will be better, okay? Right, last but not least,
to reduce the that time I told you about the automatic email thing.
Why?
Nah.
Hello? What happened?
Then you're talking, and then remember at the time, right? You also, when you're going through with our essay, right? You actually told us that about someone who sent you a scam message, right?
Yes, correct. Yes, and there are still people believe in it. So that day, I received an SMS from a bank. So I know it's quite accurate from the bank, but I still call up the bank and ask them, is it confirmed it's from the message from the bank? And they told me yes. So okay, I will proceed on that, you see. And be careful Nowadays, there are people who want to find 1,001 ways to scam you. Okay, so what I done brought out this essay is very relevant. It's the right time to share that. Please do not share your password, you see. Okay, and do not share your OTP or whatever one-time password. If any point of time, guys, you're holding any handphone, you see this kind of message and things like that, they can tell you, oh, I know that recently you're watching this kind of video, these kind of things. Okay, you better don't tell your parents. If not, I will show to your parents this, I will blackmail you. Straight away, okay, A, you either delete off. 2, okay, you know that you did not do anything wrong or whatever. Show it to your parents, report to the police. That's about it. 绳之以法. Get the right person. If not, they'll balloon out and get more people to become the victims. Lastly, we should ignore it. What is the it, Aitan? Ignore what? What is the it? Okay, you must tell me what is the it. Ignore
spam message.
Then 你就要讲 lastly, we should ignore all these spam and hacking message when people criticize and ask a trusted adult. Yes, correct. You did the right thing. Okay, so this is the time you spend, right? Well done, Aitan. 30 minutes for your level. Very good. But to be honest, you need to improve a bit of your structures lah. Okay, 你的 arrangement of your paragraph. 小心Okay, Ken? Okay, next.
Sure.
Oh, yes.
Last time,
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I had received a scam that is called how to prevent scam. Then they only watch this whole video. Then when I click the link inside, then you know what happened? They called me to pay for a class to attend that is called how to prevent scam, which I know is definitely a scam.
How ironic.
Yeah, correct. That's why I'm laughing. Liang Ling, wow, very smart marketing leh. They this is like they tell you
this is called 贼喊抓贼.
Yeah, but it's very smart move lah. You just want to put it. Yes, Liang Ling.
But then how are you supposed to separate from those people who's actually running an online business to like show people that they are actually doing anti-scam prevention classes? Like,
yeah,
because like for example, like Zoom classes, right? They list out a few pointers, right? They teach you, they tell you right how to prevent scam, how to mark out scam, how to report scam, all these
yeah,
scam.
But if that really exists, they won't ask you to pay.
Hey, Isha, you know recently, since you say this,
do you know you actually need money for a Zoom account to actually host a more than 1 hour Zoom
correct
meeting?
Yes, correct.
We only
$100.
$100.
You also need money to buy copyright from the material owners.
Exactly, Liang Ling. The keyword is copyright issue.
They also need money to pay those people, right? There's also like as in workers who actually be inside the class, right? To host the class, right? And then host the session, right? And then teach everybody that's inside. Lastly, you also need time. It's not like they can give out the code and it's like, all right, join it when you're free. We're always there 24/7.
Yeah, recently I want to take a master degree again. So I went to Google and all these TikTok, Facebook, Instagram to check. So one school told me within 6 months I can get my MBA. 6 months to get an MBA. And how much is it? About 20 over thousand. And then subsidized here and there about 10 over thousand. Where got such an MBA 6 months? A master degree is about 2 years or the most 18 months. 6 months leh, 6 months I can get my master, and then another 6 months I can become a doctorate. I can be 硕士还是博士了.
Yeah, those
so
those
don't ever believe in this.
Scam because scams are categorized as something they say like, okay, give us money and we'll do this unbelievable thing.
Or maybe they become a degree change, degree meal. That means you just print out the certificate for you and you just pay for the certificate and get it. No way there's such thing. Studying is no such thing as this kind of things. Even you want to do Bitcoin or do investment on the shares and proper shares, blue chip or foreign exchange currency, all these they are. You see, if they are doing so well, why do they want to share the secret formula with you? Correct or not? A lot of people are selfish. They are true enough. The one issue, the one they ask you to go in and scan, then you can check. And then if you really were interested, call them, talk to them, Google it, check with the Singapore government's the police or the ICA or the ACRA, ACRA, which is the company registered under Singapore. What is the payout capital? All these you must know. So then how? That's why your history, social study, geography, or maths or science come in place. Okay. Now, a quick one just to cover a bit for Aitan, just in case. What does war mean to you? War is the competitions of gaining more areas or to have more benefits in the economy. True. There are many reasons for war. World War I was started because of this need of countries. Okay, this one is we are talking about introductions about Bosnia, how World War I started. Well done. This one was not really well written in the Set 3 history textbook. For those of you who are going for Set 3 next year, okay, this is a good start. Our dear friend already give you an introduction of how World War I started. Then when you talk about this guy, okay, the car spreadings, all these things, of course, he will not tell you details, but this is how it was planned to attack and kill the president and how it started World War I. Okay, with 2 different groups. Okay, so yeah, Aitan, I think I sent it to you, right? Aitan, do you receive this essay? Yuma? In your Google Classroom?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So you saw Uncle Raymond has changed some of your spelling mistake here and there. Okay, that was the first essay that you handed to me, if I'm not mistaken. I can see that all these are more or less copied from your in the website, right? Correct? 对吗? This one is definitely from the website, right?
I sent you the book. I got it from in the chat.
It's okay. At least you are motivated to write. It's okay. Nothing wrong. Okay, but you're learning, you see, at least you're learning at least 10 to 30% of it. But my advice is after reading it, you from now on, 用你自己的字语、语法、语文表达。
I kind of like memorized
错不用紧。
it. I didn't just
Good.
copy it.
That's what
I
we are good
memorized.
at. That's why, yeah, that's why we are good. Chinese people are very good in memorizing. That's why we learn poem. 那个什么唐诗三百首。 Why we are good at that? But when you memorize, you must know when to use it correctly, yeah? Not just memorize blindly, okay? 记住啊，要用的用词妥当。So the benefit of war in some country get more energy. This is the things I want to see. Okay, what energy? What kind of energy are we talking about? Okay, many people will have and perish. The word perish 就是灭亡, totally gone. Okay, when the country is being threatened, in some cases, it's not to gain extra territory. Yeah, some people fight not because they want to gain extra places or extra land. They just want to fight because of 面子问题, because they just want to kill and get rid of the race. 就是这样，很简单。 Okay, so this part here very curvy. I don't know what you mean. We can ensure that war does not happen by maintaining peace between countries by signing anti-fire agreement or by not affecting other countries. I think what you want to say is that we can prevent war. In order to prevent war, we can sign a treaty of peace so that all countries will cease fire. 懂意思吗？艾丹 ？Okay, so 你要把那个句子换，好像喝下去。 We don't say drink go down. We say drink it or drink. So you must say that in order to cease fire, all countries must come to an agreement and prevent a war from happening again. So there are many ways of rephrasing the sentences. Okay, so my advice is if you are hardworking enough, you can change this sentence again and let me know. All right. Okay, so this one we are done. So we are living in a peaceful, we are living in a peaceful society where there's no war and everyone are happy and healthy and harmonious. You can copy down this sentence to use it in your essay, okay? Okay, Harry, Ranson and Liang Ning, because of time issue, I would not have time. Okay, I think I shared this with you before. Okay, Mother's Day, I'm waiting for your Mother's Day card from all of you. Hopefully next Sunday is a Mother's Day. I can read out your Mother's Day cards to your mommy, and it's on YouTube, it's live to share your love and your care for 母亲节大人. Okay. Then next Sunday, I will share with some of the one of my students who has this. I think Liang Ning has read already, so you can just sit back, relax. So the only thing is Liang Ning, this one. Okay, I like it. Very good.
Just to tell you, right, I added an extra line behind and already submitted it to you.
Oh, thanks for sharing. Last part, huh? Is it last part, Liang Ning? I didn't see your face. Sorry, Liang Ning, is it?
No, that one.
But I might already returned to you already. So sorry. I didn't know that you resubmit. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. But this one is next week. I will read yours for this one. And also for Harry, I cannot miss your essay. Where is Harry one? Yes, this one. Okay, well written. Okay, so Harry, if you are having exam, Harry, don't do any homework now, okay? Just complete and study for your exam, Harry. Harry. I didn't see your face. Thank you, Harry. Yeah, okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so Harry and Liang Ning, next week I will share with your 2 essay. It's okay, Harry, it's okay, Harry. Harry, don't worry. Look here, it's okay. Harry, okay, Harry, don't worry. Yeah. All right, thank you so much. Now, guys, whatever homework you have today is about the 3 drafts for the leadership. and then the ABCDEFG for the leadership. And if you want to, whatever homework you have not complete, just complete it. Okay. So any questions? Boy, I cannot see your face. Are you okay? Boy. Okay. So you are not sure anything, boy, you can Google, email to me and ask me whatever you're not sure, or you can just submit an essay for me to mark. Then I just reply to you. Okay. Because we cannot spend 1 hour sitting here and go through the whole essay. So my advice is like what Aitan has done is that you do the start time and the end time. Okay. Just like he spent 30 minutes writing the essay. So boy, if you want, you can just submit your school homework, or do you have a school title for the certain subject of the CWS? Yeah. Most of the students start out with writing creative sentences, then mini paragraph, then slowly use the SMART. Okay. So whatever homework you want to complete, you can go into the group in the Google Classroom, ask for my colleagues the link, then he or she will show you all the homeworks are there, and then you can take a look at the 7 different types of homework. All right. Okay. Is that fine? Thank you so much, everybody, for your precious time. Thank you, Yibo, for always the first one coming in. Ming Yang, 谢谢你, Aitan, stay safe there in China. Yishu, thank you so much for your sharing today. A lot, really learned a lot. Mingy, thank you for your help, for helping me to highlight for 国语. Really, you did a good job. Yifan, 今天我没有什么 disturb 你啊，因为昨天我 disturb 你了。我们聊天对吗？Well done. I read your essay. Very interesting, but don't worry. Okay, you continue, and once you're done, submit to me. Ran Chen, thank you so much for today, for your reading. The ABC, I like it. Liang Ning, thanks for sharing everything with us. All right, and thank you, and may God bless you. See you next Sunday. Hopefully, seriously, I want to see at least 9 or 8 Mother's Day card to show. Can please? All right, to show. All right, thank you. Bye bye.
So what is the code for the Google Classroom?
You can check with my colleague later.
Yo, bro, I literally just sent you the code.
Yeah. Thanks, Liang. Thanks. Okay, don't worry. We will send to you. You ask from WeChat, then I forward them from there, and then they will send, because I don't have a WeChat and email. Okay? Okay, thank you. Liang help me. Bye bye. Yishu, 谢谢. Bye bye, Yifan.
Bye, John.
Ming Yang, 谢谢 Ming Yang. Bye bye.